Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. We're going to be looking at what you need to know in the here and now, what energies you're currently working with at the moment. I always tell you that these readings are general and to take what is resonating with you and leave behind anything that is not for you. We're going to be looking at our oracle cards, and we are going to be looking at also our tarot cards to see all the messages that the divine wants you to receive. As I'm getting your cards for you, I want to remind you that we have our candle magic ceremony for the Gemini new moon that is going to be happening on the 18th of June. So we are going to be planting our seeds of intentions. You know how the new moons and the full moon ceremonies that I do are magical, they are powerful. So if you're wanting to be part of that, everything that you're going to need to know is on my website, which can be found in the description box below. This week, I'm going to be also concentrating on doing our banishing ceremonies, our return to sender ceremonies. So if you feel that you've got any blockages that you need to get rid of, if you feel that you've got some cords that you need to cut from some people, from situations, and maybe even behaviors that are getting in the way, there is a lot of candle magic ceremonies that I offer, which can be found again on my website, which is linked in the description box below. I look forward to working with you. So we now have all our cards on the table. I'm just going to see if we've got any major arcana cards. We have 3 major arcana cards that are here. So I'm going to tune into these cards, the major arcana cards, first of all, to see what they want to say to you, and then we're going to dive deep into the messages to see what all the other cards have to say. So the divine is saying that for some of you, you are working with divine timing, and it is time for you to understand this. It is time for you to take that leap of faith. For some of you, there is something important that you want to start, that you want to do, but maybe because of fear, but maybe because for whatever reason, you are just standing at the edge. You're umming and ahhing about whether to take that leap of faith, whether to text the person, whether to quit your job and start your own business, whether to fill in the blanks. And the divine is saying, stop trying to calculate everything that is going to be happening along the way. Take that leap of faith and understand that the journey is going to be unfolding as time goes on. So for you, it is important not to keep on just waiting and waiting until the time is right. Take that leap of faith now. The divine is saying that for some of you, it might be important to go and speak to someone about this leap of faith that is here that you need to take, especially if you're feeling overly cautious. Maybe you need to have a tarot reading done. Maybe you need to connect to someone who's very wise, who's very knowledgeable about the journey that you are wanting to take. The divine is saying that this could be the thing that you need to assist you on taking this leap of faith, to assist you to open your eyes, to remind you that you are working with divine timing. Because the divine wants you to understand that sometimes we need someone else's perspective about what is currently happening. It is important to talk about our feelings. It is important to maybe ask someone else. And because you are receiving the energies of the Hierophant is the guru. The Hierophant is someone who is knowledgeable, who is someone who is wise. So that's why I said maybe listening to this tarot reading is helping you take that leap of faith. It's going to be giving you important information that is going to be assisting you on this journey that you're going to be going on. Because I'm hearing that for some of you, you are literally at the edge of greatness, but you're feeling afraid. But when you take that leap of faith, you are going to make so much progress. You are going to climb that ladder. You are going to be going places so fast. But because of fear, because of doubt, because you don't have the confidence, because whatever, the divine is saying that you are missing out on great opportunities that are waiting for you. You are missing out on golden opportunities that are going to be leading you to the next chapter. So don't let fear get in the way, okay? Go and say your prayers. Go and do the thing that is going to be helping you, because the divine is saying the time is now. So let's get our other tarot card. That is a major arcana card, because I told you before, or if you've been watching my readings for quite some time, I always tell you that we can literally put all the other cards to one side Okay, and we can just focus on the major arcana cards and they tell you the whole complete story. So the next major arcana card that you have is the Judgment card. And so the divine is saying, we've already spoken about the energies that are here. Take that leap of faith. Go and ask the help that you need to help you see things that you're currently not seeing, to give you the inspiration, to give you the light, to give you the aha moment, to give you that fire that you need so that miracles can just start happening in your life. It is important to also activate the energies of the Judgment card. The Judgment card, when you usually look at this in the original tarot cards, it is the card where people are coming out of their coffins, right? And the trumpet is ringing, right? So the divine is saying that equally, the Judgment card, the trumpet is ringing, okay? It is time for you to stop procrastinating. It is time for you to come out of that coffin, because you have been living an existence that just feels like Groundhog Day, that just feels like you're almost dead inside. Okay, and you know deep down in your heart that there is something out there that you want to do that is going to light that spark, that is going to give you the life that you've been praying for, that you've been dreaming for quite some time. So you are being asked by the divine to start understanding that the life that you want is waiting for you, and to listen to that trumpet, to listen to that sound. And as you listen to that sound, you'll be able to understand that you should take that leap of faith now. You should open up the coffin and you should come out now. I'm thinking of which cards. Because I actually want to show you the original Judgment card, so you can see what I am talking about. Because like look at that. Third card in. Perfect. We didn't have to go through so many cards, because I want to show you the depiction of the Judgment card in the original cards. So, okay, can you see? So I told you there's a trumpet that is blowing and people are coming out of their coffins. They're being renewed by the sound. Sound is information. Sound is words. Sound is something that you need to hear that gives you that upliftment, that awakening. So the divine is saying, wake up, come out of a life that feels dead, of a life that feels uninspiring. Listen to your guardian angels, listen to your guides, to your ancestors, because they have already been trying to get your attention. Maybe as you're listening to this reading, there are some sounds that are going off. Maybe your alarm is going off. Maybe someone is beeping outside. There might just be a noise that happens during this reading. That is that confirmation that the divine wants to give you, to say that, listen, it is time. Okay, so let's dive deep into the next cards that we have. So as we are talking about this, interesting, Two of Wands. Some of you are wanting to make a choice, maybe about selling your home, going traveling. Maybe some of you are wanting to make a decision about maybe going and having that, van life that is quite popular at the moment, because you're wanting to reduce your outgoings, you want to reduce your bills. Maybe for some of you, just wanting to change things up. But there just could be a feeling of being stuck between a rock and a hard place. You're trying to calculate your money. You're trying to calculate, what am I going to do for a job? You're trying to ask so many questions. The divine is saying, take that leap. You cannot just carry on sitting. You cannot just carry on trying to analyze how the whole journey is going to be unfolding, because trust me, the divine is saying that the journey is not going to be unfolding as how you are planning it. It is something that is going to be completely different. Okay, so the divine is saying that as you're listening to this message that is here, all about making some decisions, all about making those choices, the divine is saying that you can choose to carry on sitting, arming and ahhing, feeling frustrated because you just can't take that leap of faith. You can just open the window, open the door, and to start walking in a new direction. The divine is saying that you can stay like this, or you can finally just go for it. And so our oracle cards is giving the perfect message connected to these two cards that are here. It's reminding you that the choices that you're making today, they are going to be determining the future that you are going to be experiencing, and the future that you're going to be experiencing if you remain like this, not making that leap of faith, not making a decision. There's just going to be this feeling, this heaviness. Okay, there's a word I'm looking for. This apathy, right? You know, when life just feels like, oh my God, it's so boring. Nothing interesting is happening. I just feel stuck. I just feel disappointed about the cards that I've been dealt with. And the divine is saying that, listen, if you stay like this, you're now activating the energies of the Five of Cups, where you just feel like nothing is going the right way. Life just feels like this, just dark, heavy, nothing exciting happens. There's just a feeling of feeling sorry for yourself. There's just a feeling of life feels like an anxiety. Like I said, Groundhog Day, it just seems like the same thing every single day. 10 years later, you're still here, feeling the same. 10 years later, you're still here, feeling like I don't know what to do. I know what I want. I really do know what I want. But I don't know if the time is now. Maybe the economy is not right. Maybe there is this. There is always a reason why the timing is not right. The timing is never perfect. You just need to make a decision. You just need to go for it, and the rest will figure itself out. There's a really like a sense of an exciting adventure that is waiting to unfold for you. So the divine is saying, don't keep on staying in a life that feels like the Five of Cups, when all along, if you made a decision, you would have realized that your blessings were all about you maybe going overseas, moving to a different state, making a move in a different direction. Your heart, your intuition already knows what it wants, but your mind is standing in the way. So this is why the divine is saying that at some point, you just have to make a choice, right? I love how all our cards are really perfect for the message that you need to hear. I spoke to you about the energies of the cups connected to the intuition, connected to your heart, your emotions, your feelings. And so I love that this card is saying that, listen, follow your intuition. At some point, you just have to follow your intuition. You just have to take that leap of faith. Okay, don't keep on saying what I'm hearing. Some of you are like, yes, I want to do this, but you don't understand I have kids. Yes, I want to do this, but you don't understand I have my parents to look after. Yes, I want to do it. My heart feels like it's dying. I feel like I'm betraying myself every single day because life just feels like it should be something else. For the people who needed to hear this reading, okay, I want you to comment. I don't know, let's decide something. Follow your intuition. Just comment that, follow your intuition. Because the divine is saying that when you're feeling so disappointed because you feel that your responsibilities are the reasons why you're feeling stuck, your responsibilities are the reasons why you're not taking that leap of faith. You really want to, but you have XYZ. The divine is saying that you're missing out on a great adventure. Okay, you're missing out on this light, on this spark that is wanting to happen for you. But you keep on remaining sitting, you keep on remaining looking at all the reasons why, and time is going by and you feel this. The divine is saying that your blessings are right there. Once you've made a decision, once you've decided, you know what, I'm just going to do it. At least I've done it. The divine is saying that part of the heaviness that is here is that you feel that what about if I don't go for it? And then many, many years from now, when it's your last day, there's a sense of a disappointment that you never took the chances. You never allowed yourself to live a different life. You never allowed yourself to live. My guides are saying that for some of you, not even allowing yourself to live. You're just here existing, paying the bills. You're just here existing, feeling like this. Like each month, each year, a life force that was full of passion, fire, excitement is just getting drained. It's just getting sucked out of you. You just feel like your life just feels like a loss. Like there's this black hole that's just sucking the essence out of you. But the divine is saying that there's a passion, there's a fire that is waiting for you. So again, it is only up to you to make that decision. And I know that whilst this reading is not for everyone, there's someone out there that the divine truly wants to inspire, truly wants to awaken. Okay, remember the judgment card coming out of the coffin. Remember, the divine is saying that this reading almost feels like this to someone, like the trumpet is going off. It is up to you to remain in your coffin, or it is up to you to get up and to say, you know what, today is the first day that I'm starting to make plans to take this leap of faith, and I'm just going to go for it. Because the divine wants you to understand that right now, not only are you working with divine timing, not only are new beginnings waiting for you to make that decision, at this moment in time, the stars are aligning for you. Okay? The synchronicities have already been set in motion. They're just waiting for you to take that leap of faith. Like I said, the synchronicities have already been set in motion. All the magical moments, all the people that you're going to bump into, all the amazing conversations, all the absolutely out of this world experiences that you're going to have, they're all waiting for you to finally take that leap of faith. So the divine is saying that the stars are aligning for you. You are working with divine timing, connected to your wishes. It feels to me like this is almost like a, what is the right word? This feels like a fated event, okay? You take that leap of faith and you set in motion fated events that were meant to happen, that you were meant to experience. You set off these blessings to start aligning and to start happening in your life. But the divine always wants you to know that this is your human experience, and it is up to you to make that final decision about the changes that you need to make. And it is always a reminder that the changes that really truly seem difficult to make, those are the ones that lead to the most interesting life. Okay, when you're telling your friends or your great-grandchildren or whatever it is, many, many years from now, everyone will be sitting at their edge of their seats as you're telling them how life just unfolded. I went on this adventure, I bumped into this person, and then you never guess what? This happened, and then I thought maybe nothing amazing was going to happen. I thought maybe I'd completely ran out of money, and then this happened, and everyone's like, whoa, wow, really? Versus, I had a comfortable life. It was safe. Nothing interesting happened, but I was safe. It's always up to you to make that final decision about which story you want to tell. Okay, so the divine is saying that for some of you, there truly is this feeling of just feeling like you're living like a nightmare type of situation, right? The Nine of Swords is like a nightmare type of situation. You just feel like, I feel stuck. I feel like I've got so many responsibilities. I feel like there's so many obstacles and challenges that are in my way. I really know that I want to go and do this, but my wife or my girlfriend or whatever, this person is not going to let me. And you just feel like there's so many people who are standing in your way. My mom, my family, they are not going to ever see that I feel like this. I feel heavy. I feel depressed. I have insomnia. I can't sleep. But when you make that decision, you actually are going to be surprised about what people are going to say that are in your life. There will be some people who are the naysayers. You are be realistic. Okay, that's a stupid dream. Don't do it. But there will be some people that are out there will be like, you know what, just go for it. Things will figure themselves out. And so you make that decision. And I feel that for the most part, most of you, either now or in the future, there's just a sense of just feeling like, I feel sick and tired of being sick and tired. I have to do something. And at some point, you get in your boat, you get in your whatever it is, I don't know, and you start journeying towards a new chapter, towards a new beginning. All right. So the divine is saying that there's a sense of just maybe someone begging you, your husband, your boyfriend, your father, begging you, please don't move, don't take my grandchild, don't take so-and-so. It is not safe to go and move to a different country. It is not safe to leave your job now. It is not safe to do this, fill in the blanks. And at some point, there is that feeling in your heart and in your soul where like, I cannot live a nightmare type of existence where I feel that each year that goes by, I betray myself. And you communicate with your guides, with your guardian angels, with your ancestors, and you tell them how you feel. And they're like, make a choice, make a decision. And maybe you make that decision and you go. And there is a sense of peace. There's a sense of calmness as you're leaving this turbulent type of emotional or mental, like where your mind has just been going crazy. And as you make that movement, you move over to a peaceful time. And later on, everyone, when they see how successful you've become, when they see how happy you are, when they see how that country that you moved to is not what they perceived it to be, you are now so happy. There's a glow that is around you. There's a joy that is around you. And suddenly now they want to come. Suddenly now they're asking you, oh, can you help me? Oh, can we get back together? Oh, can we, So sometimes the divine wants you to understand that you are meant to be the person who walks in a path that is less traveled. You are the trailblazer, right? You are the one who has to be brave and do things differently. And when you do that, you inspire other people to also do things differently. So, beloved, this was a long reading, I know, but the divine really wanted to wake you up, right? The divine really wanted this reading to blow that trumpet so that finally you can come out of your coffin. Finally, you can stop living a dead existence. And the divine is saying that this reading is not about telling you off. It's not about pointing the finger, but it is more about elaborating on what you're currently feeling right now. It's more about elaborating that, yes, if you're feeling that life has just been all the same for so long and you're sick and tired of living the same existence, the divine is saying the time is now, the trumpet is blowing. Take that leap of faith and you will figure it out. Okay? The time is now. Follow your intuition. Make that decision. You're on a divine detour right now. So this is the message that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And again, all the different services that I offer, including tarot readings and everything else, is listed in the description box below. I look forward to working with you, and it is a goodbye from me.